Good morning, beautiful souls, and welcome to week 2. I do hope that you will enjoy this as much as I have been enjoying creating it for you. So let's get to it. Today is all about your inner child and parenting yourself. This one is so valuable for those who have had narcissistic parents, those who grew up in a household that was filled with gender violence. And this is something that we need to learn. And it's so difficult for me to put it into words how important this one was for me. So let me just explain it to you and you can see from there. So it doesn't matter how old you are, there's a little child inside you that needs your love and acceptance. Just like I said last week, when you criticize yourself and you bring yourself down, a lot of those statements come from your childhood. And that's why we work on that inner child, because it's our inner child reminding us of those negative statements. So that little inner child of yours is, they need your love, your care, your protection. You need to be tender and kind with them. No matter how self-confident you are or tough you are, you still need warmth and affection. So when you look in the mirror, do you see your inner child? Is this child happy? What is the child trying to tell you? Everything you've experienced is with you in this child and within yourself. And when something goes wrong, you tend to believe those statements that came from when you were a child. And when you were a child, you thought there was something wrong with you. And if a child develops the idea that they can't do everything right, and if they could, maybe their parents would love them, instead of punish them. So we often tune out of these situations. And we just decide, I'm not going to deal with that because I'm just not good enough to deal with it. So each of us now has a parent inside of us as well. And we can parent our inner child and give ourselves the love and the care that we need. And we can, instead of scolding our inner child and, repeating those negative statements, you can rather be the parent to yourself. You can turn around and say to yourself, look, you might be doing this wrong, so next time let's try doing it this way. So when you do that, you're being kind to yourself and you're showing yourself that it's only a mistake, only a new lesson that you are learning. And those criticisms they're just holding you back, and they're really worth nothing to you. You're not stupid. You are good enough. And you can do things right. And that is what today's mirror work is all about. So remind yourself how capable you are, and be kind and be your parent, the parent you would like your inner child to have. Today's mirror work exercise. Find a photo of yourself when you were about 5 years old and tape the photo to your bathroom mirror. Look at the photo for a few minutes. What do you see? Do you see a happy child? Do you see a miserable child? Talk to your inner child in the mirror. You can look at the photo or even look into your own eyes, whichever feels more comfortable for you. If you had a nickname as a child, use this name as you speak to your inner child. What works really well is to sit in front of the mirror, because if you are standing, as soon as difficult feelings start to come up, you might be tempted to run out the door. So sit down, grab a box of tissues, have some comfy pillows around, and just start talking. Open your heart and share your innermost thoughts. When you are finished, say these affirmations. I love you, dear one. I am here for you. You are safe. Your journaling exercise for today. For this exercise, you'll need some crayons, colored pencils, or colored felt tip pens. Using your non-dominant hand, so this is the hand you don't write with, draw a picture of yourself as a child and be creative. Tape the drawing to your bathroom mirror. Look at the picture and begin talking to your inner child. Ask your child the following questions and write down the answers in your journal. What do you like? What do you dislike? What frightens you? What do you need? And what can I do to make you happy? Close your eyes and take a few minutes to reflect on what you've learned about your inner child. Your thought for day 8. It's so important to take care of your inner child, to break down those negative statements, to help yourself and help your inner child who is hurting. It's the child who does not know what to do. And you can be the parent for your inner child. You can embrace your inner child and love it and do whatever you can to take care of its needs. Be sure to let your child know that no matter what happens, you will always be there for your child. You will never turn away or desert it. You will always love your inner child. Thanks so much for joining me for day 8, and congratulations for getting this far. Look forward to chatting to you tomorrow.